Good morning, class. Before I'm going to start my discussion, let me ask you some questions. So, what are the different types of literature? First, we have poetry, drama, prose, fiction, and non-fiction. Before we going for our discussion today, I prepared some icebreaker. This icebreaker is a game, a well-known game that is called 4 Picks 1 Word. As we all know, 4 Picks 1 Word is a game that composed of 4 pictures and then you're going to answer it. Okay, let's begin. Are you ready? Try to guess it. Okay, class, what is it? Okay, very good. That is poetry. It is a kind of literature that we use in order to express our thoughts and feelings. Next, what is it? Okay, very good. That is drama, a kind of literature that uses performance in order to express the text. And class, what is this? Very good. That is tone. Well done. So give yourselves a round of applause. Okay, as you notice, some of the answers in the given pictures recently are related to poetry, which is our main topic today. Before we proceed to our proper discussion, I prepared some words here. So these are the words that we're going to familiarize because later we will be encountering all of this in the poem. We have diverged, bent, trodden, sigh, and hence. So our class, ready? So the first word is diverge. When we say diverge, what does it mean? When we say diverge, it is where you're going to depart your ways or you're going to look for another direction. Bent. What does it mean? Yes, because it's sharply curved or having an angle. Third word is trodden. It is walk in a specified way. The fourth word is sigh. It is a relief or tiredness. And the fifth is hence. It is a consequence for this reason. Okay, very good. So now I want you to watch this, and I have here a copy of poem which is entitled The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. I want you students to read, analyze, and try to reflect with this poem. I will give you 5 minutes to do this, okay? Questions? How about clarifications? If none, you may proceed.
Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both and be one traveler. Long I stood and looked down one as far as I could to where it bent in the undergrowth, then took the other as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim because it was grassy and wanted wear. Though as for that, the passing there had worn them really about the same, and both that morning equally lay in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh somewhere ages and ages hence. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference.
Okay, time's up. What did you understand in the poem? Okay, very good. So before I'm going to discuss to you the poem, which is entitled The Road Not Taken, I will give you first a short overview why Robert Frost wrote this poem. So, Robert Frost wrote The Road Not Taken as a joke for a friend. The poet, which is Edward Thomas, when they went walking together, Thomas was chronically indecisive about which road they ought to take, and in retrospect, from lamented that they should in fact have taken the other one, so in the poem entitled The Road Not Taken. The road there means symbolizes leave, so the road not taken itself just simply means that it is our option we did not undertake because we prefer to choose this and not this. So it tells us that in making decisions we make to think wisely because the decisions we make will lead us into our destination. It will give us an idea about our future, about our life, or about the things that we have right now. So if you are sometimes we are doubtful or we are confused on which path to follow, but always remember that you have to see both sides of it in making decisions. So that's it. So what are the different characteristics of poetry? So basically, we have 5 characteristics of poetry. We have rhyme scheme, metrical feet, diction, tone, and sound. The second question is, how important are characteristics of poetry in literature? It is important to help the author conveys feelings or thoughts through writing such literary work. Without this, will you not successful? Literary pieces, yes, such as poetry, essays, or any other written work. Just a reminder, the elements of poetry include meter, rhyme, form, sound, and rhythm. Different poets use these elements in many different ways. Some poems do not use rhyme at all. You may raise your hand if you want to answer. What is the title of the poem? Yes, Miss Sigat? Very good. The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. Number 2. What is the poem all about? Miss Gluta? Yes, excellent. The poem is all about the choices in life. It's a matter of choices in life. In what way are you going to choose either its way or not this way? Number 3. What is the tone of the poetry? Yes, Mr. Skin? Bravo! Yes, it is more of serious tone because it's dealing with the life, gives moral lesson in the poetry as you read the context. Number 4. What happened in the story? Yes, Miss Agudong? Very good, because in the story or in the poetry, the person chooses his own way of living regardless of the risk that he may take on that road that he taken. Number 5. What is the lesson of the story? Yes, Miss Salvador? Very good, yes, I agree with that. The moral lesson of the story is teaches us to choose your own way of living, to take risks in life regardless of what will comes on your way because in the day you will learn from it and become a better person. Thank you for your ideas and thoughts that you've shared. I hope you learned something from the poem. So students, you'll have an activity today. You'll have to make a short poetry, just a short poetry, and then you have to identify its rhyme scheme, tone, and theme of your literary piece. So our rubrics is grammar 5 points, organization 5 points, and creativity is 10 points. Is equals to 20 points. Okay, enjoy your activity.